All right, we are live on the podcast. All right, we are live on streaming platforms. We're going to go live on Otter as well. Let's start to record here. Let's see, recording here. I'm going to do this one as a live as well. Come on, start the recording here. We're just waiting for everything to get started. This is a collective brainstorming. Please, if you join, let me just check out the chat here. Please say hello as you're joining this session today. We will see who is actually, let's get the collective brainstorming set up. So what this is still a tech check. Brainstorm. Here we go. Okay, yeah, still a tech check just to really kind of work through the whole live streaming, the live streaming platforms, and just to be able to get ideas that are rattling around inside the head, outside the head, and to do it in a fun way. So what we got going on live here today, I'm going to do a look in the present mode. I'm going live on a couple of different platforms right now. We are live on YouTube, we're live on LinkedIn, we're live on Twitch, we're live on Facebook, a couple of different platforms. This was designed, again, to be live brainstorming sessions, to have a place for people to come to kind of get the day kicked off. And I know it's not morning where everybody is specifically, but to get the day started and get it started in a way that is potentially can be impactful. For me, I've been doing walking and talking for about 8 years at this point in time, going about just sharing the ideas that I've got rattling around inside of my head and then putting them out in the world. So what these sessions are going to be is more sort of those walking and talking sessions on steroids. Right now, I'm in the basement home office, recording this one specifically just because we can't, just because I don't have the tech ready yet to be able to do it someplace else. So we're going to do it live here. Let me get this text size down on this Otter transcript here. So just to show a couple of different things of how we have this set up here. Let's get this a little bit bigger. The Otter transcripts here. And then we'll start getting into a little bit of vision stuff and where we want this to go. All right, I gotta get. Probably can't run this many things at once, but all right, that's okay. We'll keep that going right here. So let me do a quick screen share, showing out what's going on the other screen over here in the chat. We don't have any messages in the chat, so we are live also in a couple of different places here. I don't know what is going on here. What do we got going here? There we go. Screen number 2. What do we have here? All right. So I don't know if we are live on LinkedIn. I'm going to check that one out to see. Hey, Hank, how are you? I've been a huge fan of Walking and Talking. Oh, my God. You're a West Wing fan, Hank. All right. So, yeah, a lot. That's crazy. A lot of my inspiration, Leo McGarry was my hero. I love that, going from place to place. And I never even thought about that as an inspiration. Also, my daughter is Zoe, Z-O-Y. Inspired by Zoe Bartlett from the show. So, Hank, we're doing a little bit of a tech test out today just to get some of this stuff working. But the whole idea is going to be, I should call you Henry in the professional sense because you're coming in on LinkedIn here. I'll just. So the whole idea of this is I'm going to start off these sessions with some brainstorming. I want to share the screen real quickly here. I've got Otter running in the background to get a little bit of a transcript. Because the whole idea is we have the opportunity, and I realize this is getting a little bit laggy with the way that we are working here. I want to do this as a small picture-in-picture, testing out some of the tech here, just to making sure that it works. That's not the right one. Let's get this one going here. So what we got going at this at the same time is we got the Otter transcript running in the background to be able to start to capture some of the ideas. Also got the live podcast going. Don't expect anybody to be going to the live podcast, but the whole idea is, morning show type of sharing some of the ideas that are rattling around inside the head, being able to get them out. I'm going to talk. I'm going to share what's going on with me and the stuff that's top of mind for me and what's the most inspiring pieces for me. And then we're going to have an opportunity for people to come on as guests. We also might run some of this stuff on Clubhouse. Might run on Clubhouse, which is an audio-only platform, which is dream and envision another way for this to actually work. Actually, you know what? I'm going to launch an event on Clubhouse right now just to see. I don't expect that anybody's going to be able to join, but I will launch an event on Clubhouse. I'm just going to start a room here on Clubhouse. This might be another way to be able to start doing some of the, to have some guests. So if you are on Clubhouse and you are listening to this live, feel free to jump into the Clubhouse conversation, and then we will get this broadcast live out. Yeah, this is a little bit a better way than inviting people to go onto video. If you're not on Clubhouse and you want to be on Clubhouse, send me a DM on which LinkedIn is probably the best platform. Other way to be able to get a hold of me, yeah, send me a DM on LinkedIn, and we'll get you an invitation to Club. Well, there's some temporary invitations, but I can get a couple of people into Clubhouse right now because I've got some friends who have some open invitations. Also, if you want to continue any of these conversations, we are on, it can be reached on Yak at yak.com/Justin F. Come on. All right. Everything's a little bit slow because I got way too many things running at a time here. Okay. I can't show that piece here. All right. Let's get off the screen share here because that's not that exciting for some of the stuff that's going on. We will rejoin the Clubhouse group if somebody comes on from Clubhouse. So let me just get this. Let me get this captured in this way specifically. We will pull up some slides, but yak.com Justin F. If you have an interest, if you want to get an invitation to Clubhouse, please hit me up for that, for the DM. That's the way that we're actually going to do most of the guesting. We'll do most of the guesting on the Clubhouse platform. Just decided that to do like a little bit of an audio only piece. We will invite people onto video, but that becomes a little bit more challenging to invite people onto video. So what's this going to be? Yeah, it's going to be live brainstorming. We got transcription running in the background of all the conversations. We also have the podcast running. So the whole idea is the brainstorm gets broadcast out into the world, hopefully in a way that could potentially be impactful and could potentially help people. So the broadcast goes out into the world. I don't know, and then people will comment, people will share, people will talk about some of the stuff that is that's important to them, and then from there we'll start to kind of inform what happens on the future session. So this is totally a work in progress. First couple of episodes are really just going to be about getting structure set up and really getting the tech figured out and figuring out how we're going to operate from the with all of the tech in the background. We are going to have a live guest on tomorrow, not 100% confirmed at this point in time, so that'll be at 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. We'll have somebody live on, but I think Clubhouse will be the place where we'll get people on into these conversations. I got to think about this actually. I think we're just going to do full, when we go into the Clubhouse space, let me just test out the tech here real quickly here. I'm going to do the screen share here. I also want to click on this comment just to see, all right, I can show the comments here that are coming through. I'm going to test here with Henry's comment showing here. Oh, I've been a huge fan of Walking and Talking since West Wing. I forgot that West Wing was my inspiration for Walking and Talking. And the work that was done. So I talked about this a little bit earlier in the stream. I'm just testing about the comments. The West Wing. By the way, on HBO, we just got HBO because we're AT&T customers, so we got HBO Live. I think it's not called HBO Live. We got HBO streaming. And let me pull this up real quickly here just to get the screen share going here. We're on air. All right, we got the screen share going on air here. Let's not do the split screen. I think that's the one that we want to do. Yeah, nope, that's the reverse one. Small picture, big screen share. All right, so we got the event going on Clubhouse. Nobody's joined on Clubhouse yet, but this is where we'll start to have some of the guests come on. That is the easiest way for on Clubhouse. It's an audio-only platform. Blue, good morning. How are you? Great to see you this morning. Yes, so just doing a little bit of I think you've attended some of the jam sessions. Let me get off that comment here. We got a good morning. Let's talk about Blue here for a second. So one of the main things that we're going to be doing in this work, it's not coming through. Good morning, Justin. Yeah, let's talk about Blue. I met through some meetings that we had with Empower, doing some really interesting tech work and doing a little bit of startup. So I won't blow up Blue's story right now, but Blue. So this is going to be a little bit of a live jam session. and we'll invite people on. I think that people will come on live. The best place is through Clubhouse. If you are on Clubhouse, that's going to be the best way for people to come on live and to be able to be part of the conversation, and then talk about things that are potentially inspiring, stuff that you're working on that is potentially inspiring, or stuff where you might need a little bit of help. So let me talk a little bit. Actually, I can put this quote in here. Let me just see. I can't do LinkedIn. I'm going to do this on, I'm sorry, I'm just put a comment in here. I'm still testing out the tech a little bit here. So, well, you know what? Forget it. I'm just going to do Restream. All right. It's a little bit slow. We are live on otter.ai. So let's get some of these things in here. I'm going to pull this up into the comment. All right, see if this one pulls up into the comment. It should be in here. Okay, great. So we're live on otter.ai, trying to figure out, I don't like it coming from Restream.